Hello everyone, welcome to our online class in the second session. In this second session, I am going to be teaching you guys about the Grammar Galaxy 2. So our lesson today, we are going to start with our new unit, which is about Unit 3. So our title today is about This Book is Mine. So when you heard about the title, it is talking about someone's belongs or possession, right? Okay, so today I am going to be teaching you about page 18, so you can turn your book to page 18 together. Okay, so on page 18, what you can see, it is about personal pronouns and possessives. So in this section, I am going to teach only this point, only the page 18. So don't waste any time, let's go to our first point all together. So first point is about personal pronouns. What is personal pronoun? Okay, can anyone answer the questions? Okay, so personal pronouns, as what you can see on the whiteboard. So personal pronouns have the subject and the object form. So actually, it's referred to like the object in our sentence and the subject in our sentence. Alright, so now let's see, I divide it into two parts. So which you can see is about the subject pronouns, object pronouns. So actually subject pronouns and object pronouns, both of them, we call it as the personal pronouns. They are pronouns, right? Okay, so now let's see about what are the subject pronouns that we have, right? Okay, so we have the word I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Okay, so these are what we call the subject pronouns. See? Okay, so what about the object pronouns? So it's really easy. You just change like this. For this part is, we call it as the subject pronoun. So it is I. It have to change to me. When you want to change it into the object pronouns, right? So you, go to you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. Okay, so you probably have seen this word in many English contexts, right? So now today I am going to be make you clear about how to use it. Okay, so actually for the subject pronoun, so it is focused on the main subject. It means like the subject does the action in a sentence. Okay, so for example, I will write all the example from our student book on the whiteboard in order to give you explanation more, right? Okay, like I have a cat. I have a cat. So I is the subject in our sentence. So I have a cat. See? So I is having the actions in our sentence, right? So I have a cat. Like you are kind. You are kind. We focus on the person in here, right? You are kind. Like, yes, you are kind. Okay. So what about this part, everyone? Like me. Okay, like my cat likes me. My cat likes me. Okay? See? My cat likes me. What about you? It is like we saw you. We saw who? We saw you. See? So actually for the object pronouns is mostly you see the picture of the object pronouns, they are mostly at the end of the sentence. That's why we call it as the object pronoun, because it receives the action from the subject in a sentence. Okay? So the other example, like he, we can say he is my uncle, and then when you want to use it with the object pronouns in your sentence, you can say, yeah, I love him. She knows me. We know her, right? So for another example, you can read many examples more on our page 18. Okay. All right. So now let's finish about our first part, which is about personal pronouns. I think it's not really difficult for you to understand, right? Okay, so now let's move on to our next part, which is about part 2. It is about the possessive. Actually, what is possessive, everyone? Okay, usually we use possessive in order to talk about someone's belonging or someone possession, right? Okay, so possessive say who or what something or someone belongs to. Okay, so we also divide it into 2 parts. So the first one is about possessive adjectives and another one is about possessive pronouns. Okay, so now let's see what's happened in the possessive adjectives. So in the possessive adjectives we have like my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. So these are what we call the possessive adjectives. How to use it? Okay, now let's see about the example. So in example, I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. So if I don't use the word my in my sentence, in that sentence, like what you can read, I can't find phone. So it is not really specific like whose phone is this? Okay, so we want to make sure that we want to specify about the possessions or the belongings of someone, right? So like you can see, I can't find my phone. I can't find my phone. Whose phone? My phone. Okay, right. So this is what we call possessive adjectives. Okay, another example. Jane drinks her juice. Jane drinks her juice. Yeah, who? It's her, right? Jane drinks her juice. Okay, as what you can see, Jane is the subject in our sentence, like her is what we call the possessive adjective in a sentence. Because what? Because it is modified to the word juice as well, like the word her juice, right? Her juice. We just want to make sure that this juice belongs to who, right? Okay, so this is about the possessive adjectives. So let's move on to our next using is about the possessive pronouns. What is possessive pronouns? So as what you can see, possessive pronouns like we have mine, yours, his, hers, its, ours, and theirs. Let's see about the example. I lost mine. I lost mine. Mine here is referred to something that we don't know, about what is it, what that thing is. So you may wonder, between possessive adjective and possessive pronouns, which one is more specific for some cases? So actually, possessive adjective is when you use it in your sentence, you make your reader feel like they specific with like they feel more specified about your what you are talking, because you use it with like the word my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. Like it is my pen, it is your pen, it is his pen, it is her pen, right? But actually in our possessive pronouns, like here, example, I lost mine. We don't know what that thing is. We just know that that person lost something, right? Okay, that's it. Another example, these seats are ours. These seats are ours. So mostly you see the picture of the possessive pronouns are at the end of the sentence. But actually, sometimes we also can put it in front of our sentence, like mine is beautiful. Mine is beautiful. But in here, in this case, we don't know that thing. Mine is beautiful. Oh, what's that? Is it your skirt? Is it your shirt? Right? Okay, so today's lesson we have talked a lot about the grammar using, which is about personal pronouns and also the possessive. Okay? Okay, so I also have the classwork in order to help you to get familiar and also to be more understandable with our lesson today. So please turn your book to page 18 altogether. So on page 18, what you have to do in your classwork is exercise part A and exercise part B. For the exercise part A, what you have to do is you need to circle the correct pronoun. Okay, for part B, you have to look and underline word. You have to look at the underlined word, and you also have to write the correct possessive pronouns. Okay, so if you have any more question about the lesson and also about the exercise which I provided you to do as the classwork, so you can ask your teachers about it, and he or she will give you more explanation on it as well. Okay, thanks everyone for spending your time in today's online class, right? And I hope to see you guys in our next video. Goodbye everyone, see you tomorrow.